I'm picking up my granddaughter from school, and she climbs into the car with this look on her face. Not sad, not angry, just flat, empty, like someone turned off a light inside her. She's 15. I ask her how her day was, and she shrugs. I ask if something happened, and she says no. Then, after a long silence, she says something that's been rattling around in my head ever since. She says, "Grandpa, does it ever feel like nothing you do actually matters?" I'm George, and I'm 87 years old. I've lived through wars, recessions, family tragedies, and personal failures I wouldn't wish on anyone. And that question from my granddaughter? It shook me. Because I've asked myself that same question more times than I can count. The difference is, I'm at the end of my life looking back, and she's at the beginning looking forward. And somewhere between those two perspectives, I think I finally understand something important. We live in a world obsessed with impact. Everyone wants to leave their mark, change the world, be remembered. I see it everywhere. People chase careers they think will make them significant. They post online hoping for validation. They measure their worth by how many people know their name. And I get it. I really do. But here's what I've learned after nearly 9 decades on this planet. The things that actually matter rarely feel like they matter at the time. Let me tell you about my neighbor, Margaret. She lived 3 houses down from us for 42 years. Margaret was a school teacher, never married, no children of her own. She taught 3rd grade at the same elementary school for her entire career. When she retired, there was a small gathering in the school gymnasium. Maybe 30 people showed up. No cameras, no speeches that would be remembered. She got a plaque and a bouquet of flowers. 2 years later, she passed away quietly in her sleep at her funeral. I expected a modest turnout. Margaret had always been private, unassuming, but that church was packed. Standing room only, and one by one, people stood up to speak. A doctor who said Margaret was the first person who made him feel smart. A woman who ran a non-profit who said Margaret taught her to read when everyone else had given up. A man in his 50s who brought his own daughter and said he became a teacher because of Margaret. Story after story. Lives changed, directions altered, all because of a woman who thought she was just doing her job. Margaret never tried to change the world. She never sought recognition. She showed up day after day and paid attention to the kids in front of her. She learned their names. She noticed when they struggled. She stayed late to help them understand fractions or spelling words. Nothing glamorous, nothing that would make headlines. Here's what I wish someone had told me when I was younger. Your life doesn't need to be extraordinary to matter. In fact, it probably shouldn't be. The pressure to be exceptional, to stand out, to make a big splash, that pressure crushes people. It makes them feel like their ordinary life isn't enough, like showing up for their family, doing their work honestly, being kind to strangers. Like none of that counts unless it's packaged into something impressive. But the truth is, almost everything that holds our world together is done by people no one will remember. Parents who get up in the middle of the night with sick children, workers who show up on time and do their jobs well, friends who check in when they notice someone's hurting, volunteers who serve meals, clean parks, visit hospitals, people who vote, who recycle, who return shopping carts, small, unremarkable acts that keep everything from falling apart. You want to know if you matter? Look at the people directly in front of you. Are you present with them? Are you honest? Are you kind when you don't have to be? Do you keep your promises? Do you make room for other people's pain? Do you celebrate their joy? These questions won't land you on magazine covers. They won't build your platform or expand your influence, but they'll determine whether your life actually meant something. I've been thinking about my granddaughter's question a lot. Does anything I do actually matter? And I've realized the question itself is the problem, because when we ask if we matter, we're usually asking if we matter in some grand, measurable way. If we're important, influential, exceptional. But mattering doesn't work like that. Mattering is quieter. It's more personal. It's knowing that your presence or absence would make a real difference to real people. When my grandson was 7, he was terrified of water, wouldn't go near a pool. One summer, I spent 3 weeks, 15 minutes a day, just standing with him at the shallow end. I didn't push, I didn't lecture. I just stood there while he got used to it. By the end of summer, he was swimming. Now he's 23, and he probably doesn't remember those 15-minute sessions. But I do, because I know that if I hadn't been there, patient and steady, his fear might have stayed with him. That's mattering, not because it's impressive, because it's real. The older I get, I realize most of what we chase is smoke. Status disappears, achievements fade, but people remember how you made them feel, that you showed up, that you saw them when they felt invisible. Those things stick. Last week at the grocery store, the checkout woman looked exhausted, dark circles, moving slowly. I asked her how she was doing. Really asked. She looked surprised, eyes filled up. She said she'd been working double shifts because her mother was sick. We talked for 3 minutes. I told her she was doing something honorable. When I left, she thanked me twice. Did that conversation change the world? No. Did it matter to her? I think it did. So here's my answer to my granddaughter. Yes, what you do matters, but not in the ways you think. It matters in the small moments, when you choose patience over anger, when you tell the truth, when you help even though no one's watching. Your life doesn't have to be a spectacle. It just has to be honest, present, kind. That requires paying attention, showing up when tired. That's where real significance lives. Not in the spotlight, in the steady, quiet work of being human. I'm 87. When I think about what I want my life to mean, I don't think about awards. I think about the people I loved well, the moments I was fully present. Those things mattered. Those will outlast me. If this lands with you, share this video, drop a comment, subscribe if you want more. I've got a bit more to say to those who want to listen.